Hi there, and welcome back to the world of SpellBreak. Because you've clicked on this video, I suppose you want to know more about the Gauntlet mentioned in this video. The first minute or so of each video will be this introduction of the same length, just in case someone started somewhere random. Gauntlets are your primary weapons in SpellBreak as they allow you to use sorceries and spells, your spell being originally binded to your right click and left click, whereas your sorcery is binded to your Q and E. There are a few things we need to know about gauntlets before we just put them on and start shooting though. Remember, as this is the alpha stage of the game, things can still change and these may not be the final numbers, but you can leave it up to me to keep you updated. First things first, gauntlets use MP for your basic shot, being your left and right mouse button. Even not having a gauntlet equipped, you can still apply your basic magic beams, though they won't be as devastating as your spells from gauntlets. Your basic shot without the gauntlet uses 10 MP per cast. To regain mana, you simply stop casting spells or zero out and go through the animation to recover mana, but in the battlefield that might not be the best idea. In the current build of the game, there are 5 tiers of gauntlets, ranging from common to legendary. Each tier comes with different benefits. The higher you go, the better the benefit, of course. For this explanation, I'll be using the Frost Gauntlet series. Keep in mind, not all gauntlets use the same amount of mana. The main thing to know about the Frost Gauntlet is that the main shot is like a bow and arrow type spell, meaning the longer you hold the mouse associated with the spell, the stronger the skill will be and the more the reticle will focus, and the further the skill will travel. You can also move while charging this spell, but your movement speed is reduced by at least 80% of your normal walking speed, if I remember correctly. Each shot from the gauntlet leaves an icy trail which can be used to your advantage or against you, depending on how you play. And after a while, these icy trails will melt into water, allowing for even more tricks. Like most spells, using the skill in the air will slow your descent through the air until you release the shot you are charging. The Frost Gauntlet as a common starts off using 25 mana for the basic shot. That's 1/4 of your mana supply already gone. The uncommon uses 22 mana per shot, while the rare uses 20 mana per shot. The epic uses 18 mana per shot, and the legendary uses 17 mana per shot. Once again, keep in mind that not all gauntlets use the same amount of mana. As I stated before, the longer you hold the trigger, the stronger the shot is, and so each stage of charging varies between each rarity. I believe there are 6 stages of charging. You can see just by testing from the moment the screen starts to zoom. The stages begin and end when the reticle is closed. Each gauntlet has a sorcery as well, which is originally tied to the Q and E buttons respectively. The sorcery belonging to the Ice Gauntlet is Blizzard. The cooldown for Blizzard is 20 seconds regardless of the rarity of the gauntlet, and the range remains the same to each of the rarities. The sorcery Blizzard does no damage, but it does freeze the target in place and creates an icy field wherever it's cast. First we'll talk about classes in general. When starting a match, you'll have the choice to choose between 2 classes from a list of 11. Each class has 1 passive ability and 3 scrolls that can be selected throughout the match and can be enhanced from level 1 to 3 by gaining skill points. Now that we've covered the generalization of classes, we can talk about the first class, respectively covered by the Frost Gauntlet, which is FrostBorn. Choosing any class, you're immediately granted the passive, and in FrostBorn's case, it's Cold Snap, which immediately places a 50 durability shield on you. This shield, however, breaks instantly from any damage. Consider it a sponge for 1 attack every 30 seconds because that's how long it'll take to get another free shield once you've broken one. The first scroll on the FrostBorn is Chilling Effect, which reduces your mana cost while on ice by 50% at level 1. At level 2, your mana costs are reduced by 70% while on ice, and at level 3, your mana costs are reduced by 90% while on ice. The second scroll provided by FrostBorn is Frozen Alacrity, which makes it so you have 100% increased movement speed on ice, as well as you will no longer step on ice starting at level 1. This means you can no longer step on ice that you create or your enemies create. At level 2, your movement speeds are increased by 125%, and at level 3, your movement speeds are increased by 150%. The third scroll provided by FrostBorn is Tundra, which is an augmentation of your sorcery Blizzard. At level 1, it increases Blizzard's size and duration by 50%. At level 2, it increases blizzard size and duration by 75%, while at level 3, it increases blizzard size and duration by 100%. Hopefully, this has provided you with a bit more knowledge and information on SpellBreak. Watch out for my other Gauntlet and class-oriented videos so you can come up with more cool combos for SpellBreak in the future. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and help me
make my monster grow!
Peace.